Hey there, didn't see you. Just out here getting a tan with some fine leather, and my man.
Agent Stacy, your main man for the Wilson.
And I'm taking Rawlings, because you know it is the best glove company.
Hey guys, we're going over Wilson A2000s, and this is a Wilson A2000 also, and it's used for pitching, and it has a closed web. This is a Wilson A2000 XLC, also used for pitching, and it has a dual hinge web. This is a Wilson A2000 with 1796 with a modified trap. This is also used for pitching. It looks like an infield glove, but it's not. And right here, this is a Wilson A2000 EL3 used by Major League player Evan Longoria, which it has a post web and it's pretty big pocket, all that crap. Here we have a middle infield glove with the 1786 iWeb A2K. This is different because it's just the newer version and has better leather, I think. And here, my personalized A2000 G4, which is probably the best glove out there. And here's the old classic A2000 G4, same as my personalized one, and it has a reinforced iWeb.
Glove Doctor coming back at you. We're going to go over all these fine Rawlings gloves. So this glove right here, it's a Rawlings Heart of the Hide Pro 1000-9 JB. It has a two-piece web. And here is another, a lot more used, Rawlings Pro 1000-9 JB with the two-piece web also. Right here we have a Rawlings Horween made in the USA first base glove with a horizontal bar web. Here we just have a Rawlings Buster Posey model. It's Heart of the Hide, and it just has the regular catcher's web. This glove here is a Rawlings Heart of the Hide made in the USA EB12T, and it has the trapeze web. This glove here is an outfield glove. It's a Rawlings Heart of the Hide. It is also a trapeze web. This glove here is a Rawlings Heart of the Hide dual core, two-piece web, 11.75 inches. Ooh. This here is a Rawlings Pro Preferred DCT, which is this web here. It also has a slit that is together with lace. This here is a Rawlings Heart of the Hide Pro NP5 TLB 12-inch used by Major Leaguer Adrian at third base. This is a Rawlings catcher's glove. It's called a Primo. It's the top leather that Rawlings made at the time. It has hand-sewn welting right here, and it retailed for about $500. This glove here is a Rawlings Heart of the Hide 32.5 inch. It is a special edition from the Rawlings Custom Shop. It also has mesh on the backing still with the leather welting. And it's also a fastback with a finger hood. This here is a Rawlings Heart of the Hide DCT. This is the glove that I won for Rawlings Fan Friday. It's going to be on the shelf for the rest of its life. I never plan on using it. This here is my buddy's glove that I'm breaking in for him. It's a Rawlings Pro 303 BH. The BH stands for Bryce Harper. It's used by the Major Leaguer, Bryce Harper. It's 12.75 inches, and it's an outfield glove. This here is a Rawlings Heart of the Hide Pro 200-1 with a post web. It is custom, but it's not custom by me. It's custom by somebody else. It has a Canadian flags right here on the index finger, and the guy was from Canada, so he put that on there. With Rawlings Customs, you can put whatever flag you want. This here is a Rawlings Horween 34-inch catcher's glove. And when I say Horween, I mean it's straight, it's just the straight tan coming from the Horween factory, because Horween is the main leather supplier of Rawlings, and that's just the stiffest leather you can get.
Put me in cold. I'm ready to play today. Put me in cold.
You're not an AP World History class anymore. You're in Wilson History class, and it was founded in 1913 by Wilson V. Moore in Chicago, and it was the first company to use pro athletes and coaches as endorsers. And the first A2000 later became the official glove of the Major League Baseball and came out in 1957. That's it.
As we can tell, Wilson history class was a complete failure. So let's learn about some quality leather that is Rawlings.
Rawlings rules!
See, it brings people together. Strong supporter of my cause. In Rawlings we trust. So Rawlings was started in 1887, and on most of their newer gloves, in the lower right-hand corner of the patch, it says established 1887, which is actually pretty nice for a fact for the video. And so Horween, the Horween Leather Company is based in Chicago, and has been the official Rawlings leather supplier since 1932. The Rawlings Pro line, which is their Heart of the Hide, it took off in the late 60s, early 70s, when an NBC News reporter said that the pop of the catcher's mitt could only come from a Rawlings Heart of the Hide, which is pretty cool. So the glove, so Bob Clevenhagen, he's been making, designing, and running the whole entire Rawlings glove operation since 1983, and he took over for a father and son combo, Harry and Rolly Latina, and they invented the Rawlings Fastback, the Heart of the Hide, and the Trapper. And the Trapper sounds weird because nobody calls it that, but it's the trapeze web seen on these two gloves here. And then the Heart of the Hide is just some of the best leather that Rawlings makes. And then a Fastback, this catcher's glove has it, but it's harder to see. The Fastback is just this one slot for the pointer finger to go out, versus a conventional back, which is the whole entire back of the glove is open. 43% of the MLB uses Rawlings. Pretty much the other percentage is just not smart in the head. I don't really understand how that happens. In 1958, Rawlings released their Heart of the Hide to combat with Wilson's A2000. And a lot of pro athletes, before they got their own glove, like Alex Rodriguez, he has an AR3. That's his Heart of the Hide glove. But before that, he used a Pro 6 HF, which is what Cal Ripken used, and that was A-Rod's idol. And Ozzie Smith used a Horween trapeze glove. It's a tan version of this here, because Stan Musial did. And another thing, he also used a trapeze because on an iWeb glove, like this here, he said his fingers would get caught in the web, and the trapeze fixed that, which I think is a pretty cool thing. So that wraps up Rawlings history class, and hope you learned something.
Dear Lord, Glove Doctor, you have some stiff wood there.
By golly, I do. And Louisville Slugger at that. It was started by the Heilrich and Bradbury Company in Louisville, Kentucky. In 1884, a 17-year-old named John A., nicknamed Bud Heilrich, went to a local major league game in Louisville, and he was watching this team, and this guy, Pete Browning, was on a hitting slump, and he broke his bat. So Bud goes up to him and says, "Hey, come back to my father's wood shop, and I'll make you a bat." So they go back there, they make the bat. Then the next day, Browning, the player, he goes and gets 3 hits, tells all his teammates about it, and then they all want a bat made too. It's the #1 bat in America.
And 60% of all major leaguers use it in MLB.
It's some good wood. So this here is a Louisville Slugger Jim Rice special. It's flame tempered, which makes the wood harder. People put pine tar right here to make it sticky, so the bat doesn't fly out of their hands. But this one's cracked, so he gone. This one here, my aunt and uncle got it for me. It's a custom. It has my name. It says Jacob Whitman right there, engraved into it. But it's too small now, but it's still a great bat.
And here I have a Louisville Slugger M110 M9 maple bat. It's used by most major leaguers, and I don't put pine tar on it because I got this good bat grip called lizard skin. Might want to get some yourself if you want to play baseball. And it's great.
And then Louisville Slugger also makes metal and composite bats.
This is called a Louisville Prime 916, and the 9's called basically for all composite bats, and the 16 is for the year. And all composite means it's like metal, but like doesn't make the hard ping sound. It's more like a dead wood sound, like regular wood.
So that's it for Louisville Slugger bats. Glove Doctor and Agent Stacy out. Oh, hey there. Just taking care of some doctoral duties. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment what you like. Rawlings?
Or Wilson. And if you don't do any of those things, you'll be gone forever.
Aaron Hernandez. Glove Doctor, over and out.
See you.